Hi, LB here from the Dartmouth Student Wellness Center, along with my friend Bodhi, who's already fast asleep, to bring you this brief sequence that will hopefully help you fall into a more restful and deeper sleep. So to begin, I'll just invite you to find a comfortable seated posture. Nothing too tense, but one that you can find some settling and some relaxation in. I have a pillow underneath my seat. It might be nice to bring a pillow under your seat or a towel or a blanket. And just to allow yourself to settle here, maybe even let the eyelids close if that would feel okay. You're also welcome just to take a soft downward gaze. And then just to begin to feel the sitting bones beneath you and allowing them to nestle and snuggle a little bit more deeply into the ground. And if that means lifting some of the flesh from out of your legs in order to feel that groundedness, feel free to make any shifts and movement that will help you feel grounded. And then taking a couple of deep belly breaths here to help signal to the body that it's okay to begin to wind down. So as you inhale, inflating the belly with as much air as you can, expanding through the side belly, the front belly, and even feeling that breath come into the bottom of the chest. Maybe even rising the collarbones ever so slightly. And then letting the exhale fall out just the way it came in, slowly, intentionally, deeply. Inhale, expanding through the belly to begin. Maybe expanding the side ribs and finishing with a light lift of the collarbones, all filling your torso with breath. Exhaling a longer, slower, deeper exhale out. One more deep breath like that. Inhaling a sense of calm, steadiness. And allowing that exhale to wash away tensions, residual worries from the day. And allowing yourself to find just more normal, effortless breath. And then if eyelids are closed, I'll invite you to open them up. And begin to crawl and walk your fingers out in front of you. And they might only go a couple inches away from your knees, and that's completely okay. If you have more space to come into a deeper fold, feel free to take it there. Wherever you are, just allowing the chin to slightly fall towards the chest, the head to become a little heavier, the torso heavier, the sitting bones still rooted into the pillow, blankets, or ground. As you inhale, I invite you to lengthen through the spine. And as you exhale, softening towards the earth. Extending through the breath here. Inhale. And exhale to bow into yourself, bowing into whatever you're holding on to right now, whatever the day has left you with. Last breath in this posture, inhaling and exhaling to soften. Then inhale, rising up, slowly walking your hands back into yourself. Rising with the ears above shoulders, shoulders over hips. And as you root down with the sitting bones, inhale, just a gentle lift up with the arms. You don't have to go very far. You might pause here, just bending through the elbows. If it feels good to extend through the arms, feel free to do that, but nothing too rigid, too tight as we're winding down. Taking a breath here, inhale. And as you exhale, letting the left fingertips finding the ground next to your hips. And just beginning to come into a side stretch, reaching the arm up and over as you press the earth away with that grounded left hand. Breathing in and breathing out. And then pressing the left fingertips against the ground, but leaving them there As we draw the right hand, the right hand on top of your head and maybe even towards the ear. And then floating those left fingertips and reaching down towards the ground as you draw the right ear towards the right shoulder without really using the hand to force the head down, but more as just this gentle weight to get more space between your ear and the top of your shoulder, tractioning out tension in this part of your body. Pointing the fingers, stretching those fingertips away towards the ground. Taking one more breath here, inhale and exhale. And inhale to release the head as you bring the chin back through center, drawing those right fingertips down long now. And finding the floor with those right fingertips. As we come into the side stretch on the other side, reaching the left arm up and over, rooting down with the right hand. And again, only going as far into the stretch that feels good for your body, relaxing the shoulders away from your ears. One more breath here. Inhale and exhale. And inhale, floating up, keeping those right fingertips on the ground as you reach your left hand towards your right ear. And then floating those right fingertips as you reach those fingers away and gently let the left ear fall towards the left shoulder. Just tractioning out the neck, letting both shoulders be heavy. And again, if there's any pain in your neck, any pain in the shoulders, just backing up, modifying so that this stretch, this posture feels good for your body. Feels spacious. One more breath, inhale and exhale. And releasing the head, letting the ears float back through center as your arms reach down. Touching down. And inhaling the shoulders up towards your ears, exhaling them back. And one more time, just like that. Inhale to shrug the shoulders, releasing as much tension as you can in this part of the body that tends to hold on to tension. Nice. And then we're going to come into a reclined position on the mat. So coming to the center of your mat, bending the knees and letting yourself ease down onto your mat. I'm just going to inch myself down a little bit. And then with your knees bent, your arms either out like a T or out like cactus arms. Just invite you to draw the knees up to your chest and make little knee circles in one direction, the other direction. Letting the toes touch down and letting the knees fall towards the right. Knees don't need to be stacked. There can be quite a lot of space between the knees. And then from here, the chin can stay looking up towards the ceiling. Or if it feels okay on your neck, you can have the chin overlook your left shoulder. Coming into this reclined spinal twist. Beginning to deepen and smooth out your breath here. Allowing both shoulders, particularly that left shoulder, to be heavy against the ground. Scanning your body if you're gripping or holding on to any muscular energy that you don't need to right now. And allowing your mind to be present within your body, within the sensations you're feeling. Shifting away from the day's stress, shifting away from plans for tomorrow, worries or expectations, and just allowing yourself to reside right here in your body in this moment. And then gently drawing the knees back towards center, the chin towards center. Taking a deep breath here, letting the exhale to wash through your whole body. And then inhale, letting the knees now fall towards the left. You might press against that left elbow to draw that right shoulder more on the ground. And noticing what this side needs with your neck. Do you want the chin to stay center? Or would it feel nice to look out over the right shoulder? Whatever you need. The side might feel different. And as you inhale, getting length through the whole torso. As you exhale, imagining the breath moving out through the whole torso and even lengthening out through the knees, allowing there to be a sense of heaviness in the hands, a softening in the belly, presence in your mind. One more deep breath here, inhaling and exhaling. And inhaling, your knees gently back through center. The chin comes through center if it's fell to the one side. And then from here, I invite you just to hug the knees in towards the chest. Maybe rocking on your sacrum from side to side. Giving yourself a nice gentle squeeze. And then bringing the insoles of your feet together, hugging the knees towards one another as you let your feet touch the mat. And then placing one hand on your heart, one hand on your belly. I invite you to open your knees up and bring the soles of your feet towards touching. Allowing the elbows to be heavy, the shoulders to be heavy, the knees to be heavy. The soles of the feet pressing towards one another gently as you open the front of your body. And beginning to feel your breath into that bottom hand, breathing in, feeling the expansion, feeling the lift of your hands. As you breathe out, feeling the low back gently press into the floor or the bed. Watching the wave of each breath, observing the sensations. Allowing the exhale to carry away tension in between the eyes or the jaw. Inhaling, sense of heaviness, calm. And exhaling to release. Letting sounds in your environment or in my environment come and go. Allowing your awareness to just stay steady within your body. Noticing the warmth of your hands perhaps. And taking one more full cycle of breath here. Inhaling. And exhaling. And then bringing your hands underneath your knees if they'll reach. And helping your knees close towards one another. And then heel-toeing your feet hip distance apart. And then I'll invite you to just hug the left knee in. And then letting the left foot find the floor as you hug your right knee in. And then hugging both knees in and bringing the knees out wide towards your armpits. It might feel nice to come side to side. And if it's available for your body, perhaps grabbing the outer edges of your feet, coming into happy baby pose with the soles of the feet towards the ceiling. And then rocking side to side, back and forth. Moving in any way that your body calls for you. And then finally gathering your knees towards your chest. And if it feels nice to you, or if it calls to you, extending the heels towards the ceiling. And letting your palms rest by your side. Completely fine to bend the knees here. Completely fine to reach the heels up towards the ceiling. Whatever feels best for your body. as we wind down the sequence, deepening the breath. And then slowly letting the knees bend if they were straight, allowing the feet to find the floor. And either letting the knees stay bent, letting the knees fall in towards one another, setting up for shavasana. Or you're welcome to extend the feet out long, letting the palms come open by your hips. And taking as much time as you have to allow your body to fully sink into the floor or into the bed, releasing any effort in your breath, any effort in your body, and allowing the floor or whatever supports you to come up and hold your body weight. And to stay here for as long as you feel ready. Maybe you drift right off into sleep here. Maybe you shift and do a little reading or journaling, whatever you need, so that you feel prepared to take the next step into a restful sleep. And from my heart to yours, from my home to yours, with the noises coming and going from both of our environments, I wish you a restful sleep and a restful night. Until next time, bye-bye.